I was kind of at a crossroads after I graduated from college, and my degree was in nutrition and exercise science. It turned out that my degree was more geared towards that one-on-one consulting. And that's not what I was really interested in. I wanted to have a larger impact. Kind of throughout my life, I've really acknowledged systemic racism within our communities and how it's in every system. It really motivated me to want to make change in that, but on a larger scale. I say it's the beginning because with what happened with George Floyd, that was a unique situation where I really felt like for the first time, law enforcement and community really agreed that that was absolutely wrong. I just haven't felt in my lifetime that an event like that has happened where we can really acknowledge that this is an issue. So like in the example of racism, everybody's like, oh, that happened a long time ago. And if you don't experience it on a regular basis, that might be your truth. But for people who experience it on a daily basis, no, it's not gone. And if we want it to change, that's the beginning. We haven't done anything where we've seen that change that is good enough for our community to really thrive. So we're always going to be at the beginning until we're able to kind of propel ourselves past it and to see some of that real change. We cannot rebuild it alone, and we shouldn't rebuild it alone because ultimately it's the community that knows what they need. We don't get to tell them what they need and how we should police. We're not serving ourselves, we're serving them, and they need to be able to tell us and have the confidence and the courage to tell us, this doesn't work for me. We need to figure out a new way. And we need to be able to listen to that. And that is where that collaborative piece comes in and why it's so important that we include everybody that is involved in our community because ultimately it's for everybody. It is difficult right now, especially just kind of knowing both sides. I shouldn't say sides. I really hate that it's sides, but just having that understanding of what the community is wanting from us, but also having the understanding of what our roles are and what our function is. And so having those two things clash, it has been very difficult because, it's very heavy. I think it's necessary for policing to change in a way that is really focusing on what the community wants and needs. We need to build trust with the community. If we don't have that, we fail. And I just don't believe that this is something that we can fail at. I welcome the challenge and hope that we can really come to a point where we are doing what the community is wanting from us.